Watching a film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, Family Crew, Creeps and Peeps. Today we're looking at Halloween. This is the 1990 release, Heron Communications Video Treasures, along with media, duplicated in EP mode. This is the all-black front edition. The most successful independent motion picture of all time, a horror classic that will scare you out of your wits. On a black and unholy Halloween night 15 years ago, little Michael Myers brutally slaughtered his sister in cold blood. Now, after escaping from a mental hospital, he has returned to his quiet neighborhood to relive his hideous crime again and again and again. For this is a night of evil, for tonight is Halloween. Color 90 minutes. Now, I do like this version a lot. I actually just watched this the other day. I had it on the background while I was doing some other work around the house or whatnot. And it's always strange to go back and watch this movie and see it pan and scan, like 4:3, squared image, as opposed to watching it in 235 widescreen aspect ratio. Since that's generally how I've watched it in the past, 30 years. I've been a big fan of this series. Once I had a widescreen copy of this on VHS, there's no point in going back and watching a full frame, So this is not too dissimilar from the 1989 version, and it's not, but it's a little bit different than the 1981 version. So this has the older style white media label across the bottom. Again, this is 1981, and this actually had flaps on all sides, but this one's missing its flaps. This one I bought, we'll talk about its own video, I bought used from a Hollywood Video, and then I actually used to have another copy that had the bottom flap, but this one had the bottom tore off. So not too much difference between these two. The front is generally the same. It's got the same numbers on the side, same ISBN, except on the back you have video treasures and media. So this one, obviously you had media release, then you had the media release, the yellow tape, then the media release yellow tape, the first two editions, and then this one media released, and then they went into this one, and then the rights started going to video treasures. And then video treasures would have it from this point on, and then they'd start tying it with Anchor Bay. Now, I believe it's true with the original media one as well, the yellow tape, that all of these misspell Myers on the back. M-E-Y-E-R-S, M-E-Y-E-R-S, M-E-Y-E-R-S. And if I recall, I don't have my old yellow tape anymore, regrettably. But then I guess the next versions would have been the Blockbuster Presents. They bought the rights for a second. It's not on there. And then again, Video Treasures and teamed up with Anchor Bay for this 1997 version. And then up here, hey, they did it too. Which one did I look at earlier? Must have been this one. I checked one of these. I think these are relatively the same as well. These are both completely switched videos here. These are both 1997 releases. The tapes on the inside, I think, are slightly different. But yeah, this one has the Myers misspelling. Again, Video Treasures Anchor Bay. And this must be the first version, and then they corrected it here with Myers, and then I believe it stayed the same since then on out. I remember noticing the Myers misspelling on the original yellow media tape way back in the day when I had it. And I bought that in the late 90s before it cost, hundreds of $1,000. But this is I do miss the white label of the media. That's always kind of nice because that kind of fits that whole vibe. There's a bunch of movies, the media release, they had the white label across the bottom. But it's a cool edition. Again, like I said, every time we look at these things, we learn something new. So you got the 1990 versus the 1989. So I guess this one has more copyright information on the bottom. I'm looking at the wrong side. I mean, this difference, it says duplicate in EP mode on this one. This one has the ISBN lower without the video treasures, obviously. There you go, 1989 Heron, 1990 Heron. So, pretty cool. I think, yeah, the media is slightly higher on the spine as well. The VHS is different on the top there. Or am I looking at the wrong side? Nope, same. So the VHS image is different. So really, I guess this video should be about both of these. These media 1989, 1990 Halloween copies, relatively the same, but not. Again, I've said this before in a video talking about how one of these editions has the TV scenes added to it, or it was like edited or something that they released on accident. But it's definitely not this one, because I just watched this one. So I need to pop this one in and watch it and check it out. Because again, a lot of these I bought just for collector's sakes, but never actually utilized them. So maybe we'll have to bust this one out. But 1980 or 1990, media release Halloween, all black media label. When they first partnered up with Video Treasures. A nice one for the collection. So if I remember correctly, I don't think there's any Halloween VHS cassettes I'm missing, except for the original yellow box Meta and Media copies, which again one day I'll re-own. I never had the Meta copy. I had the Media copy, but actually if I think correctly it was the PAL version, or maybe the beta I had of it was a PAL version. It's hard to remember after all these years. But pretty cool. I mean, definitely a difference between this two. This one has like a more classic, cool, old school VHS feel to it, especially since it's all sun faded from being in a video store. But this all sleek black look is kind of nice as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Which tapes do you have in your collection? Which ones would you like to have in your collection? As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and pias.